mukisa.
Mbalamusizaako nnyo Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo. Manyi. Ambassadors fired up for mission. Sibawulira kansoketeka kazindalo wansi. Ambassadors fired up for mission. Amina. Mukama bawo omukisa. Ndowooza mwena mulaba ku lutimbawo waliwo akagamba kali wansi ke bayita wukasa. Ke bayita batya? Tudemu fena bakayita batya? Kagwayo nti Uganda. Tudemu fena Uganda universities and colleges Adventist Students Association. Tudiremu wamu kagwayo katya? Uganda Universities and Colleges Adventist Students Association. Kanabeko wameka kufa basomera mu masomero g'Abadventist nga ga secondary Adventist schools. Let me see your hands, please. Kanabe mikono jamwe. Kandabeko ne bameka abo abasomedde ku university nga za aba 7th day nga ya aba 7th day. Ndowooza tulinayo emikono giringanga 4-5 gyokka. Waliwo obwetaavu obwava okuva ku General Conference nti abaana abasinga abava ku secondary schools neziba za Advent nga babadde nurtured oba nga babanguliddwa mu misomo gy'Abadvent oba ne mu mpisa enneeyisa y'Abadvent. We bamaliriza secondary post secondary education bagenda ku university ezitali za aba 7th day nga Makerere, nga Kyambogo, nga Ggulu, ne bagenda ku nursing schools, ne bagenda ku clinical schools ez'enjawulo naye nga si za aba 7th day. We batuuka eyo ne babeera n'ebizibu bye basinkana nga bingi. Tewaaliwo kitongole kyali kibagatta okusobola okulwanisa ebizibu bye balina n'okubayamba okubeera awamu. That's why okuyitira mu General Conference okuva ku General Conference baleetawo ekitongole kino kye bayita public campus. General Conference calendar olunaku lwe bateekawo nga sabbiiti yaki ya PCM. Sijja kwogera
over 2,500 university students spanning the entire Uganda Union in 60 registered student associations.
Hi everyone, enter Kampala University about our PCM weekend and to share with them about the Bible, to share with them what do they know about God. Do they know that God exists? Do they know about the Seventh-day Adventist religion?
Yes, so what do you know about the Seventh-day Adventists?
Okay, Seventh-day Advent is a bit unique. It's not like other religions. That is what I can begin with. And the second one, unique in its nature, they pray on Saturday.
I am Pastor Sebagala Ivan Samuel, the Public Campus Ministries Director of the Uganda Union. And I want to thank the Lord that universities and colleges are catching fire for mission. We are mobilizing over 5,000 students to ensure that they become part of this mission and ministry of the Seventh-day Adventist Church wherever they are. PCM, follow Jesus, embrace his mission, change my campus, and change the world. With that, we know that the Lord shall help us to overcome.
Yes, that has brought up a little snippet. Ekyo kireeseko ekifaananyi kugimu ku mirimu egikolebwa mu campus institutions mwetuli wobanga oli eyo nga toli kitundu ku social media platforms oba emitimbagano gino kwetuli ngenda kusaba otukkirire mwami Nsonyi Brian ne mukyala Lillian ono omukyala amanyikiddwa nga Ruth Nakamya. I don't know that she's around. Yes, you can reach to any of them okuteeka ku platforms zebogeddeko kwetuli. Buli student wobanga oli ng'osomera ku university oba college eteri aba 7th by default you subscribe mu ngeri yonna yonna olina okubeera ekitundu kweno mission. Waliwo resources oba wetuyinza okufuna okwongera okumanya ki PCM kyeri. Ndowooza osimanya wawo platform eyatugasse wano naye mukulu Brian ojja kunyamba okusharinga the PCM manual ne public campus ministry students handbook okwongera okumanya ki PCM kyeri. Ekisembayo nga tumaze omusomo guno ngaba ambassadors okusaba kwange kugenda kubeera kumu that we be available and accessible for the Lord's work. Nti tubeerewo ate nga tusobola okutuukibwako okusobola okukola omulimu gwani ogwa Katonda. Always be available and katukiddemu gumu. Always be available and Mukama abawo omukisa mwenna. Thank you so much. God bless you. Then ekisembayo waliwo omusomo omulala ogwa PCM ogenda okubeera Embaale. Mukama nga embezi gujja kubeerayo mu I think it's 23rd of June. Yes, tugenda kubeera Mbaale tukole mission, medical camp na among other activities that will be done. The flyers will be circulating on
Let's open our Bibles. Let's open our Bibles in the book of Matthew, chapter 5. Matthew chapter 5, verse is 16. Matthew 5:16. The Bible says, "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." I read again. "Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven."
Nange mbanizzaako Omukama waffe Yesu Kristo. Mukama mulungi enaku zona amina amanya agange mpitibwa Mugisha Luke okuva mu South Buganda zone Kyotera Church Board Mutukula. Fena tugenda kansooke nyanjulewe naweereza nabo. Ono omuwala atudde wano ayitibwa Nakintu Miracle. Ayitibwa Nakintu Mirika. Twatambudde n'omusumba waffe amaze naku ng'atulise ekigambo kya Katonda ayitibwa Pastor Mwakalonge. Fena tugenda kuyimirira n'essanyu lingi tuyimbe oluyimba luku namba 18. Fena katufukamire tusabe. Afe.
kaseera kano katufune oluyimba olw'enjawulo okuva mu South Buganda Zone.
Yesu mulokozi wange lelo nze uwaweka omusaayi gwo gunaendereza Yesu mwana gwa ndiga omusaayi gwo gunaziza kwebaza omulokozi Edanafuba bufubi okufuna emirembe lero malilidde ddala okweya biza Yesu tukutendereza Yesu mwana gwa ndiga omusaayi gwo gunaziza gwebaza omulokozi nakuliranga abantu obulokozi bonna obutali bwa kitundu obulamba bwabuwa tukutendereza Yesu mwana gwa ndiga omusaayi gwo gunaziza kwebaza omulokozi nategeeza ng'ebya Yesu n'obuvumu n'essitya eyanzija mu busibe n'okuwonya yamponya tukutendereza Yesu mwana gwa ndiga
Because I see people don't raise their hands, so I'm not sure if I'm communicating. How many people know how to read and write? Hey, Pastor Dunstan, maybe we need a translator to be speaking in Luganda. And all of us were made to know how to read and write by teachers, and Milka is the teacher. Who can escape a teacher? So what do you say to Milka? Can we give her a clap for the service she did today? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And another very influential person, and I was comforted to learn that he can speak very good Swahili. And this is my friend, Luke. Let me ask again. I hope I'm serious. Are we really? Are you all understanding what I'm preaching? Now, you who are saying yes are the ones who are understanding. No one should suffer. If we need translator, I will be very happy to have one, so that we don't leave anyone behind. How many are dressed? They are dressing something on their bodies. They cover their body with some form of dress. Still, there are people there who are not lifting up their hands. That's why I'm not sure if I'm being understood by everybody. There could be some people who need translation. Because I see them dressed, covered with some form of dress, but they don't lift up their hands. How many are dressed? They are dressed with some form of, and if you ask how many are naked, they will not also raise their hands. How many are naked here? So, let's give him yes. He told me that he can even make me a very, very nice suit one day when I visit him. And thank you for the choir. This is one of the songs I love so much. What you have sung, I have it in my playlist. And every time I drive my car, is one of the song I don't understand, but I enjoy it. I enjoy listening to it. I listen a lot. And today you need to give me the words so that I'll be able to at least read them. Is it in the hymn? It's in the hymn. Hey, do it for me. After this, I'll be happy to get the words of the song. My friends, we are fired up for mission. That is our calling. And this afternoon, I am moved to bring a thought that the best sermon that the world is waiting for from all of us who know the Lord Jesus Christ is the sermon of our character. Our character. Lifestyle evangelism is probably more powerful than any other. And I know we have been blessed by many beautiful presentations. It was good to meet our women ministries director who was with the ladies, and I'm told the guys, you were also in a certain corner, and happy to meet my friend, Pastor Sally. Good to see you. This is my good friend. Very, very odd good friend. And we miss each other sometimes, but I'm happy today. I count it as a miracle that we see each other face to face. God bless you. Character. Character is the most powerful sermon. the church gave us a blessing by giving us a very powerful name for our club, ambassadors. Ambassadors are diplomats. They are heading special convoys for the countries in a foreign country. Now, by God's grace, I've been privileged to work in countries that are not my own country. And some countries are very, when you are there, at least Uganda here, there is a lot in common. If you close your eyes and someone airlift you and put you in some villages in Tanzania, you will not know that you're outside Uganda. Because there is a lot in common. Maybe if you start speaking, then you discover they are not understanding you. But there are some countries you go, you are a really foreigner. And you feel it. Everything around you is reminding you that this is not your home. You are not home. The structure of people, systems, language, food, everything is telling you this is not your home. You are just passing. And in those countries, one of the things that have been giving me, I don't know what has this, for how long this have been, developed in me. But every time in my movements in those type of countries, when I come across my Tanzanian flag, I feel like, oh, you are kind of home. When I see the house of our ambassador, when I see our embassy, in those countries, and you are far from home, there are many times I tell the driver, slow down, our flag. Our flag. That means if I enter there, I will not need a translator. I will not need to explain much. I will be home. Because that flag is representing, it's an identity of my home. Now, ambassadors, you are the flags. The flags of our heavenly home. You've been given this name so that when people will be looking at you, ambassadors, they will be relieved that yes, when we look around us, everything is telling us this world is not our home. We are just passing by. Our home is in heaven. That's where our Father is. That's where is our really home. That is where we have our permanent citizenship. All that we have now is temporary. And ambassadors, the church gave you one of the best names. That ambassadors, you are flying the flag of heavenly kingdom. So when we miss home, when we are far away from home, when there are so many reminders that are telling us this world is not our home, when we come and see you ambassadors, we will feel relieved that a representative, a diplomat, a head of convoy from heaven is here. Now, take this scenario. You are appointed to be an ambassador, maybe of a country like, let's say, any country, maybe Norway. And with my eyes of faith, I see someone in that corner there, this side, who will be appointed by the president to be the ambassador. in one country. By eyes of faith, I see someone there. That she's looking at me now. It's a lady. Yes, you. Watch this space. And one day you will remember Maryland, that you mean it is true. I've been sent to another country. So study hard, work hard, your appointment is coming. Now, you have been given a flag, Ugandan flag, so that that flag can be flown at your residential house, at the vehicle that you are driving, and at the office, the embassy. So that when Ugandans visit Norway, lot of memories that are reminding Ugandans that this is not your home. You are just passing here. You have to go out. It's not your home. But when you have trouble, you need help, you see a flag. A flag. Ugandan flag. One of very beautiful flags, by the way. There are two things I love about Uganda. One, but the something I love most in the emblems, there are many things. In the emblems that represent Uganda is the national anthem. Man, it has a test, beautiful test. I can sing it during divine service and feel inspired. That song, Uganda, it. Now, you've been appointed and you are there with the flag. The country has given you the flag, given mandate. You've been given all that you need to represent the country of Uganda in Norway. And when you reach Norway, you are now an ambassador. You have been appointed. Take this scenario. You reach there and you remove it from your residential. You remove it from your car. You remove it from the office. You remove it in all areas that the flag is supposed to be. And then you take it well. I think I love the Lesotho flag more. And you fly Lesotho flag in Ugandan embassy. Let me assure you, and it may be treated like a treason. You are committing a very big crime by flying a wrong flag. You cannot do that. You cannot go to the State House and fly another flag where it was supposed to be the flag of. Now, I'm not talking about flag. I'm talking about the ambassador. That the ambassador is representing jealously the country he or she is representing. Wrong flag, that's how it is to have a behavior that is contrary to the country you are representing. And our country is heaven. Our kingdom is heaven. We need to fly the flag. Our character, our behavior, our life should not contradict with the kingdom we are representing, which is the kingdom of God. I emphasize this afternoon the point that probably the world is tired of more sermons. The world is more interested with transformed lives. The world is tired of information. And the world is interested with transformation. You know now, even when you go for employment, there was a time your documents were enough. You just send certificates, you send all your GPAs, and the next thing is employment letter. Not anymore. The employers these days, when you go, they will take your file and your documents and put aside and say, let's talk. Who are you? They want to test your emotional intelligence, your IQ. They want to know your passion. They want to know you. They want to know how you respond to issues. They bring case studies. What if a situation like this happened? What would you do? They want to hear you first. And then they will come, by the way, what are your papers? So the papers are coming now, second, last, and in some instances, they don't even look at them. The word wants character. Character. The word now is looking for character, transformation. Information has confused the world. And this afternoon I want to challenge you. Be true ambassadors, because true ambassadors are very few. Now you will be surprised. I am the executive secretary of my union, and I deal with issues pertaining to employment, looking for people to go there who should be assigned these responsibilities. I have a file of hundreds of applications, but we are still lacking good people. Hundreds. The file is piled there. But still, when we want to look for who should do this work, who should work there, we struggle, we take hours, it's not easy. Good people are very rare. And ambassadors, I want us to take that challenge and fill the gap by putting more emphasis on character. Character. If you have good character, the world is looking for you. You can have good GPA, but if you have poor character, poor personal relation, your mouth is not baptized. You know, there are some mouths which are diarrheaing, you know. They have cholera. Someone may look handsome, beautiful, very presented. Let him or her start talking. You will put your finger on your nose and wait for him to finish quickly and leave your office. Character. The word is looking for character. Jesus has not come not because of them, but it is because of us. We are sending a confused signal. When you read the Bible verse, people are interested. They come and say, oh, this is good. You talk about love, yeah? You talk about love. Yes, love. Hey, this is a good place. Let me go. They talk about love. They sing about love. Just sit with them for 5 minutes. There is no love. There is no love. So they get confused. Who should we believe? They talk about love, but they hate. They talk about this, but they do something different. The word is looking for people who will walk the talk. And I want to challenge ambassadors. Be true ambassadors. Walk the talk. It is Friday night in the house of a church elder. And this church elder is scheduled to preach on Sabbath. And they are here now doing worship. They sing, abide with me, fast for the eventide. You know, that's like a national anthem for evening worship. Many families, they sing that song. They sing. It is Sabbath. The mother is there. The father is an elder and is the one who is going to preach tomorrow. It's a true story, by the way. The children are there, but in the house, there's a helper, a house girl. She is not a Christian, but she's there also. They finish worship, they had already eaten, and everybody is going to sleep. Papa and Mama, they also go to their room, and the house is quiet. Lights are off. It is 10:11. It's midnight. It's 1 a.m. Hours are going and going. It's almost morning. Maybe 2, 3 there. Mama discover that Papa is not in the bed. So Mama thinks maybe it's those houses where there is only one washroom for everybody. So maybe Papa has gone to help himself at night. Mama continues sleeping. But it's like something is waking Mama up. And it should be instinct. Papa is still not here. This is more than 10 minutes. Why are you laughing? There are people who have. So Mama is concerned that maybe Papa has trouble, maybe whatever is fallen in the toilet. So Mama is waking up and trying to organize herself and start calling, Papa, Papa. And it's in the room. She's calling in the room, and just in case, she doesn't need to go out in case he's somewhere. But it is quiet. Papa is not responding. Remember, he's the church elder, and it is his turn to preach this coming Sabbath. So Mama is coming out now. She's anxious. What is happening? Open the door. And it's this house that like a walkway, and rooms are left, right, left, right. So as she is walking, she meets with Papa on the corridor. Papa, are you okay? Yes. But this yes is not normal, yes. Papa, are you okay? He said, yes, why are you asking? So no, you don't seem to be okay. No, I'm very okay. I was in the toilet. But the toilet is not where you are coming from. The toilet is somewhere else. Why are you asking many questions? And what is that lasso you are covering yourselves with? Papa was in the room of the house girl. And so he went with a towel, but when he heard movement, he picked anything to cover. And he didn't know. He's picking the house girl's lasso. And so Mama said, but this one, where did you get this? It's not normally in our room. Then, it's you people, you are normally mixing things after laundry. Papa, follow me. Let's go to the girl's room. When they went to the room, they found their towel there. Say, how did this towel come here? And it was clear that he was not walking the talk. But he was so courageous. In the morning, he was ready to preach. So They came together to church. Mama heart is bleeding and waiting for divine service. You know, we have our tradition on how people come here. You know, when they come here, you can tell that will read offering, that will call songs, and that one in the middle, that is the preacher, and that will be, so you know the tradition. So when Mama saw the location of Papa, Mama said, oh no, is he preaching? After what happened last night, he's preaching. The church elder was preaching. When he stood and announced that, she stood very fired up. She didn't say a word. She gave that, how do you call it? There is that whistle. That one. It's like when you despise someone. I even don't know how to do it. So she put the long one. Not that yet. But they are seeing the drama of their mother to their father. It was very bad, very, very bad. And it happened. Now, this is only one of those many stories. Adventists going to witch doctors. I used to get very sick, and the doctor gave me this. This is the one which is protecting me. Adventist drinking, hiding, drinking. Some members are beating their wives. Well, I'm told here in Uganda, at least you people stopped that. There are no beatings in the homes. You talk nicely. Wives are not being beaten. So you have not seen your moms being beaten. But what I have heard, it's the fathers now who are being beaten. The fathers. Properly. Yes. I'm told in some corners, they have created associations. You know, ladies have created associations. And the name of the association is, the objective is to help when you are being beaten. So when that association started, men stopped beating. Because those who are members, it's like circle. Those who are member of the association, they have their signal. So and normally beatings are done at night. So all of them, they have their sticks. They have their sticks. So when they hear a signal from one of their members, they will storm the house. You know, even if you are very powerful, if some 10 ladies come, and what they do, they hold men, one hold 1 foot, another one, another one hand, one, and others, they will do the beating now. So some few men, after being beaten, they pass the message to other men. Guys, let's stop this one because it is hard. And when you are hurt, it's hard to go to the hospital and say, I was beaten by women. So they start saying the brick fell on me. Or whatever. So it's hard to explain. So the beating has been reduced in many. But what about gossiping? A lot of gossiping. Ambassadors, gossiping. Ambassadors dissing each other. Do you have ambassadors who are dissing each other? Yeah? You diss your friend. You laugh at them. When they come here in front to lead, some make it a joke the whole day. Laugh at your trouser. Laugh at your skirt. You know. a lot of that. Jesus would not do that. Gossiping and, doing all those unkind things. It's not from heaven. So, the emphasis this afternoon is we are called to walk the talk. There are many people who wants to accept Jesus as their personal savior. But their question is, what has this Jesus done to my schoolmate? He's always been going to church. But look at him. He's a fighter. He swears. He curses. What has this Jesus done to him? Are we courageous enough to go and tell our friends that, look at me in the evening? What if I'm also not happy with my character, with my behavior? I am also. What if I'm not happy? I want to be different, but I'm discouraged by the thought that this is how I was born. I was born to laugh at other people. And it's not only me. This is how that some of these bad habits are inherited. I want to have good character, but I want a magnet, huge magnet, that is pulling me to do things I don't want. I knowing my fist is on his face. It's not me. It runs in the family. What if that is the case? But that question can be extended, and I'm leaving it with you. It can go even far. Some ambassadors wish they were born different parents. I wish one day I will wake up and hear that this is not your mom. I've inherited many things from them, bad things. And I wish I am different. Not only in character, I wish I'm different. Even my appearance, I wish it is different. Look at my hands. I got them from my dad. I wish I was born by different parents who have good body shape, long hair, soft skin, natural beauty. Why was I not born by such and such a mother? I wish my dad was tall and handsome so that I will also become a tall and handsome guy. Look at my voice, very small. I wish my dad had deep bass voice so that I could also inherit that one. I was born in the wrong family. I've gone to Dubai. I've gone to South Africa. Look at my parents now. Why was I born in this family? And I will end up being poor also, just like them. I'm inheriting. Because there's a formula that says, like father, like son. So I'm going to be like this man. Like mother, like daughter. So I'm going to be like this mother. I heard some ambassador struggling with that thought. And maybe a thought could go as far as the school I studied. Nobody important come from that school for failures. And I also passed through that school. So like school, like student. Was I born in this tribe? Maybe the village. Why was I born in this village? Maybe roommate. I'm hearing someone say, Minister so and so was my schoolmate. How come all my schoolmates, they look like I'm even better than all of them? Can't I also have a schoolmate who will be in?
Mukanesa nyulingi tuyimba olimba namba 18.
Ulina echasani Yesu alokola kachuchi mundeona Yesu alokola mubonyesa musizona kusazile kwizina kachoja
Lord, that you've talked to us through your servant. Lord, help us to meditate on the words again and again such that we put into consideration. Come and be with us in all the programs that are going on today. In Jesus' name I have prayed.
Thank you very much. Bakulisayo mu kusinza. Biranti you're ready for us. Awe no tugenda ku lunch. Lunch eri ready. Ere tulinze tujiwomerwe. Sawa weziwera munana shwera sawa. Weziwera sawa munana kitundu zennyini. Baticha bonna bagenda ba station di. Jembade tulage kiki kyeyizeeyo mu nnaku zino etaano ze tusomedde. So tubeere beeteefuteefu ku lwekyo. Bwe tuva mu ekyo tujja tukimala ssaawa 10 kitundu. Essaawa 10 n'ekitundu we ziwera bwe ziti abakyala bajja genda beeteeketeeke for sports awamu n'abaami. Tugende tulinayo omupiira gwa committee members ne ba ambassadors. So sawa 10 kitundu nga zikoonye tugenda bano omupiira ogwa netball nga committee entesitesi eri wamu ne ba ambassadors. Bangambye bagenda balagako. Naffe abasajja twetegekedde. Kakati stroke supper. Bena tubeere wano for Vespers. Tugenda kubeera ne music. Thank you. Now, that is 1 hour of music extravaganza. Nga teri akkirizibwa kwogera kino. Soka musitukako basajja mmwe. Be basajja abo. Tulina n'omukyala ali mu bo. Situkako nnyabo. Yeah, she's one of the outstanding choristers we've identified in this camp. She's called Namulwana Daniela. Tuwubireko. Daniela. Yes, we have Joshua. Oibamuita Joshua. Relax. We have Crispus yakute kye bayita solo guitar. Soko tuulage solo guitar kyekola Crispus. Kyekyo eyebeyogera kigambo ku kigambo. Tulinawo omulala ku solo guitar erinnya linvugera. Okay, kyekyo. Thank you. We have Hector on the bass guitar. Esebo. Hey, okay. Oh. Yes, so gwe bayita omugoma. Soko tulage drum ekola kyao. Sebo. Divine leaning on the everlasting arm. What a blessed peace. Leaning on the everlasting, safe and secure from all around. Leaning on the everlasting. Kampala Central Zone, fetuweereza enkya ku makya mu Sabbath School. SYL Ruth na Hamia kisembayo abalina abetaaga scarves, bow ties, ties. Tulabe. Hello. Ku sente ensamusamu. Hello. Tugenda fuluma wali eri awali akakora saa wala emotoka zipakinze fenna tufune group photo nga tuli smart. So kyekyo kisembayo kyetugendako naye nga tufuluma abasumba ffe bagenda tusooka wabweru then we banayimirira naffe tujja kubeera mu sayidi zaabwe n'emabega gaabwe tufune ekifaananyi ekyo. Mukama abe omukisa nga tukola ebyo.